After a 2-year hiatus, the Africa Aerospace and Defence show came back with a bang at the Waterkloof Air Base in Tshwane. Both local and international exhibitors displayed their wares while the public was treated to flight displays. Now, the expo started on Wednesday with a keynote address from Defence Minister Thandi Modise and wrapped up this afternoon. Ahmed Kajee was there.
Visitors will be taking their last bits of information and looking at various exhibits at the Waterkloof Air Force Base at the Aero Defence Expo. We have seen various airshow displays coming through from the South African National Defence Force as well as the South African Police Service. One of the key stakeholders that we are seeing here is Arms Corps. It's actually a good time to actually bring in one of the representatives. Thanks very much for your time today. How important is it then for Arms Corps to be present at an expo such as this one?
If you remember, Arms Corps is a acquisition agency for the Department of Defence, and primarily this is the African Aerospace Defence Expo. And as a role player in the industry, you'd want to participate there. But we did not just want to participate, we also form part of the partners who are the organizers of this show. So it is very important for us to have a presence, but to showcase, the capabilities within Arms Corps, but the capabilities within the country, and as well as, our defense industry at large.
I think speaking to the exhibitors over here, we also see the United States Air Force present. We're seeing the Zimbabwean Air Force as well. How important is it then for people from other countries to be present to see exactly what South Africa has to offer?
Understandably so, that the defense industry is quite, peculiar in, who they service. And of course, understanding, what key technologies and capabilities are there within the different countries. I believe it is important for everyone who wants to participate to actually make the time to come out and showcase what they have to offer and be able to, understand as well the strategic partnerships that we can, formalize based on what we have seen.
And just finally, speaking to the public, being able to engage with some of the equipment that is on display, how important is that?
I think it's for the little ones is usually an inspiration, to be able to see these technologies up close and personal, to see the air shows, and also understand that, some of these are human-made, and be able to aspire to the types of careers that are available within the defense industry. For the adults as well is a treat because, as I say, a lot of these things are very far removed from our day-to-day lives, and be able to interact with them up close, to even understand that, a lot of the technology that we use on the daily actually emanated from the defense industry, your cell phone. So for adults as well as children to be able to actually see these technologies and be able to interact with them, it is actually, I think that's the highlight of the show.
Steve, thanks very much for your time today. It's greatly appreciated.